what the heck is going on in this house? You get this weird feeling. There's candles everywhere, cameras, spooky figures, archangels fighting demons. I've never experienced that feeling I felt. All right, guys, if you think being a real estate agent is easy, you are mistaken. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you about the scariest experience that I've ever had showing a property. We were looking at this house and I had a client. They're a husband and wife. They had 2 kids. And we go to look at a bunch of properties. We started like in the afternoon, but by the time we got to this very last one, it was just starting to get dark. This is probably in October, ironically enough, it's in October. We walk into this house. It's a small 1-story, single level home. It had all tile throughout. As soon as we walk up to the house, before we even get in there, we look next door and the neighbors had their garage doors open. And it was these older ladies and they were all sitting in the garage in a circle. And as we walked up, we were like, what the heck is going on? And we walk up to the house and they're just praying. Like, I'm thinking maybe it's like a prayer session or whatever it is, whatever would have you. I didn't think anything of it. Maybe they, just came from church. I don't know. So we walk up, that was like flag number 1. Flag number 2 is that there are all these cameras in front of the house. And we see houses with cameras all the time, but this had like, on each corner, there was like 2 cameras split, one in the windows looking out, one in front of the front door, on top of like the camera to ring the door. But it was like excessive. And this is like years ago before everybody had all these cameras. These are all like wired, hard, somebody took the time cameras. So as soon as we walk up, I'm like having trouble with the doors, this giant security door in front of it. It's just very imposing and overwhelming. Like, what the heck is going on? And this is an area where the houses are tighter packed together. So I'm really close to the neighbors where the ladies are praying. I'm really close to the other neighbors. Everybody's just like watching. And I open the door and walk in, and this giant statue of, I don't know who it was, like some type of Catholic figure. And then there's tons of other statues all on the island. There's like a hutch with statues of archangels fighting demons. And then we walk to one of the rooms and it has a giant TV with all the cameras displayed on it. And I'm seeing my clients walk through this house. And then the very last room at the end, oh my God. Like, I walk into this room and there's this, I thought it was a person standing there, but it's literally like the Grim Reaper holding like, it's not even a Halloween decoration. This is just how they live. Holding like a scythe, whatever you call it, the Reaper killing thing. And he's just standing there in the corner. But you know how rooms are set up to where they're just like squares, right? So as I walk in and I'm seeing this thing in the far corner, in the other corner where the closet is, there's another figure, like a skeleton just standing there. I'm like, what the heck is going on in this house? And as my clients walk through, it's just, you get this weird feeling. There's candles everywhere, cameras, spooky figures, archangels fighting demons. I wanted to go. I was very nervous. And then we get a knock on the door. Like, no joke, I kid you not. It's the neighbors who want to see the house that they saw us go into. Like, hey, I know she's selling the house. Before we can say no, their kids just run in. So now they're running through the house, and I guess they were curious as to how this person lives. They're telling us stories of like, very limited English, and then telling us stories of that the person here is a little different. I left. We've had people in houses who shouldn't be there, homeless people. We've had people pull out guns, showing property, like the whole gambit. But I've never experienced that feeling I felt. It was something demonic or something in that. It was creepy. Guys, being a real estate agent is hard work, and sometimes we have spooky stories too. So I'll talk to you soon. Charles, eXp Realty. Have a good one.